Welcome back everyone to the final bonus episode of the Anarchy Reigns playthrough. This time around, we're basically going to be showing off a bit of actually, we're going to show off like literally one multiplayer match. That's literally it. This is why this episode is like a lot shorter than usual. Now the reason for that is because I could find barely anyone when trying to find a player match. I mean, I tried quick matches like a few times, but I just couldn't find anyone. From what I can tell, from the one match I'm only assuming this from the one match I found, everyone only plays one-on-one. Or at this point in time, since this game came out in like what the kids call it nowadays, a few years ago, don't exactly know what. Basically, what you call it? There's no one playing the game, so it was a bit of a challenge to find someone who's playing the game. No one plays, like, apparently you can play up to 16 people on a single game, which is pretty ridiculous. I would love to play that. You can play, like, the ball game, Chasing Cyber Joes, like we did in story mode, and, a few other things, like survival, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, free-for-all, stuff like that. But, one-on-one matches basically boil down to a literal cage match. It is you and an opponent inside a cage, duking it out. And of course, harkening back to our second last episode in the main playthrough, and how I gracefully enjoyed our good friend Mr. Santa Claus, or Douglas, and his piston fists, I decided, why not deck him out in blue and give him a whirl. But being I am a low-level scrub, I am up against someone who is clearly a lot skilled at this game than me. As while not evident right now, as I'm currently beating the crap out of said individual, it'll become painfully evident later on, trust me. I mean, later on, actually in this bit, we're good. But Fei Ling, is that her name? Rin Rin, that's her name, I'm sorry. Rin Rin is apparently actually pretty beast in the right hands. I mean, she's one of the fast, agile characters, which in this game, you definitely need, from what I can tell here. Now, this fight actually is somewhat even, which I was kind of surprised. Even though I'm the big, bulky Douglas, I can apparently hold my own. In this game, like every other fighting game, you employ, like, you can't really employ the usual tactic like in a single-player mode. You need to be a bit more strategic, something I don't really demonstrate in this video. It employs a lot more dodging, a lot more, basically grabbing in a sense. And what a good friend Rin Rin over here, or his proper name, Belzebu, whatever his name is. It's a lot more ground slamming, is what Rin Rin's apparently specialty is. And she does that to a great extent. That is like her main gimmick, and it's pretty bad. I mean, look at this. Straight off the bat, I'm getting my ass whooped. Well, originally, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I actually won one. Nah. It's you get wrecked something fierce if you're not ready. One thing that I noticed in this fight actually is one thing I actually neglected to use in the main story for quite a bit. Of course, I believe I mentioned this before, but if you press down the normal attack and heavy attack button at the same time, you can employ something along the lines of basically a get the fuck away from me button, or attack. Where it's an all-range attack that takes away some of your health, but knocks back any enemies near you, which is pretty helpful. And something that our good friend Belzebu employs quite a bit. A lot more than I actually would have thought would become a, I guess, ploy or tactic, as it were. As you can see right now, I'm becoming a bit more frantic, as it were, because she's just zipping everywhere. It's kind of scary for someone who's big and bulky as me. Keep in mind, to my knowledge though, your size of your character does not determine the strength. Everyone has a basic amount of strength like usual. It's just how skilled you are with certain characters. I mean, I am essentially dead. I mean, I'm hoping in my mind, like, maybe I can, like, pull through. Underdog it. Nah. Actually, do I? No, I don't. Trust me. It's that one get away from me attack that always screws me over. And grabbing is not as easy as it was in the single player. No matter how easy I made it to be, you are essentially playing on hard mode. If anyone who has this game has played on hard mode, that thing's hard as hell. And you need to employ... Oh, wait, here's the stall bit. Because here's the bit where, shit, there's like nothing I can do at this point. It's like, maybe I can taunt. I'll just taunt. Then I realize it reaches to the other end of the stage. So it's like, balls. And that's kind of where I lost. And that's literally the only game I could find, so I don't feel like spending like an hour searching for a game. I agree, Douglas. I agree completely. So yeah, that was, I guess to finish the whole playthrough, that was Anarchy Reigns. Mainly multiplayer game, single player is decent, said my thoughts in the second, the final episode of the main playthrough, so yeah. This has been for Battler, and I hope to see you guys someday later in the future on another playthrough. Okay then.